Welcome everyone. Today we're off to Belfast, a city packed with stories, character and charm. Think a trip here is expensive? Think again. I'll show you how to experience the best of Belfast without breaking the bank. We're diving into my top 5 budget-friendly adventures. Historic shipyards, bustling markets, epic views, free museums, and a walk through living history. This isn't about cutting corners, it's about discovering the real heart of the city. So grab a cuppa, get comfy, and let's prove that the best memories don't have to cost a fortune. Ready? Let's get started. Our first stop is the Titanic Quarter, a place where the echoes of history are woven into every brick and beam. Here, one of the world's most legendary stories began, and the spirit of innovation still lingers in the air. As you arrive, you're greeted by sweeping views of the docks and the unmistakable silhouette of the Titanic Belfast Museum, a beacon for dreamers and history lovers alike. This isn't just a tourist spot, it's the birthplace of Belfast's industrial might. In the early 20th century, these shipyards were alive with the clang of metal and the shouts of thousands of workers, building not just ships but the very identity of a city. The legacy of those days is still felt in the pride of Belfast's people and the grandeur of its waterfront. The Titanic Belfast building itself is a marvel of modern architecture, its shimmering panels reflecting both the past and the future. Even if you don't step inside, the atmosphere outside is electric. Families, friends, and solo travelers all pausing to capture the moment, surrounded by the energy of a place that changed the world. Take a walk along the slipways where the Titanic and her sister ship Olympic were painstakingly constructed. Here you can stand in the very footprint of history, tracing the outlines of these legendary vessels on the ground, and imagining the scale and ambition of the men and women who brought them to life. Just a short stroll away, you'll find the SS Nomadic, Titanic's little sister. This beautifully restored ship is the last remaining White Star Line vessel, offering a rare, tangible link to 1912. Step aboard and you're instantly transported back in time, able to walk the same decks as Titanic's passengers. But the Titanic Quarter isn't just about the past. Don't miss the Glass of Thrones stained glass window, a vibrant tribute to Belfast's role in bringing the epic Game of Thrones series to life. It's a reminder that this city continues to inspire creativity and imagination. The area is a fascinating blend of old and new. Look out across Belfast Lough and you'll spot the iconic Harland and Wolff cranes, Samson and Goliath, standing tall against the skyline. These giants are symbols of Belfast's shipbuilding heritage, and their presence is a powerful reminder of the city's enduring strength. Step inside the Titanic Hotel, once the bustling headquarters of Harland and Wolff. Imagine the architects and engineers who once worked here, sketching out blueprints and making decisions that would ripple across the world. The hotel's historic interiors are beautifully preserved, offering a glimpse into the golden age of shipbuilding. Follow the Maritime Mile, a scenic walkway that winds along the waterfront. Along the way, you'll discover art installations, historic panels, and interactive exhibits that bring the story of Belfast's maritime past to life. It's a journey through time, with something new to discover at every turn. The Titanic Quarter is a living museum, where history, breathtaking views, and unforgettable stories are all around you, and best of all, much of it is free to explore. It's a place where families can learn together, friends can share moments, and visitors can connect with the spirit of Belfast. Lose yourself in the narrative here. From the slipways to the drawing offices, every corner has a tale to tell. Each step you take is a step through history, and every detail invites you to imagine the lives and dreams of those who came before. The Titanic Quarter isn't just about tragedy. It's a celebration of pride, innovation, and the remarkable craftsmanship of Belfast's people. The legacy of shipbuilding lives on in the skills and creativity of today's craftspeople who continue to shape the city's future. Listen to the wind, watch the gulls soar overhead, and feel the sense of history that fills the air. This is a place where the past and present meet, and where every visitor becomes part of the ongoing story. Walk where workers once walked, see what they saw, and feel the weight of history beneath your feet. Touch the rails, trace the outlines, and let your imagination transport you to a time of ambition and adventure. The Titanic Quarter is more than just a place to visit. It's a place to experience, to reflect, and to remember. Whether you're here for the history, the architecture, or simply the atmosphere, you'll leave with memories that last a lifetime. There's no better way to begin our journey than here, in a place where dreams were built, stories were born, and the spirit of Belfast shines brighter than ever. Next, we dive into the heart of Belfast, St. George's Market. This iconic landmark has been a gathering place for locals and visitors alike for generations, and it's easy to see why. This Victorian gem is one of the UK's best markets, buzzing with life and local flavour. The moment you step inside, you're greeted by a vibrant tapestry of sights, sounds and smells that instantly awaken your senses. Step inside and you're hit with live music, laughter, and the mouth-watering aroma of fresh food. The air is filled with the sizzle of grills, the chatter of friends catching up, and the melodies of local musicians playing everything from folk to jazz. Open Friday to Sunday, each day brings a different vibe: variety, food, crafts, and art. Fridays are all about local produce and bargains. Saturdays showcase a mix of food, crafts, and antiques, while Sundays are a haven for art lovers and foodies alike. On a budget, no problem. Wandering the stalls is an adventure in itself. You can spend hours just browsing, people-watching, and soaking up the lively atmosphere without spending a penny. Discover local produce, artisan cheeses, homemade jams, and fresh seafood. The stalls are brimming with colourful fruits and vegetables, crusty breads, and delicacies you won't find anywhere else. Meet crafters selling handmade jewellery, ceramics, prints, and textiles, perfect for unique souvenirs. Each item tells a story, crafted with care by passionate local artists and makers. Even window shopping here is a joy. The creativity on display is inspiring, and you'll find yourself drawn to the intricate details and vibrant colours at every turn. But let's be real, you'll want to eat. Grab a Belfast bat or try fresh oysters for just a few pounds. The food here is legendary, and there's something for every craving, whether you're after a hearty breakfast or a light snack. Food stalls offer global flavours: paella, tacos, pastries. So do a lap before you choose. From spicy street food to sweet treats, the options are endless, and every bite is a new adventure. The market is more than shopping. It's a community hub where locals and visitors mingle. Sit at a communal table, strike up a conversation, and you'll quickly feel like part of the family. Find a spot, enjoy your food, and soak up the atmosphere. There's a sense of belonging here, a warmth that makes you want to linger just a little longer. The energy is infectious, impossible to leave in a bad mood. Whether you come alone or with friends, you'll leave with a smile and maybe even a new friend or two. For the price of a coffee and a pastry, you get music, art, history, and some of Belfast's best food. It's a place where every sense is treated and every visit feels like a celebration. St. George's Market is a must-do, an adventure for your senses and your soul. Whether you're a foodie, a music lover, or just looking for a taste of Belfast's vibrant culture, this market is the beating heart of the city and it's waiting to welcome you. Time to work off those treats. Let's head to Cave Hill for epic views and a dose of legend. Cave Hill dominates the Belfast skyline, steeped in history and folklore. Its most famous feature, Napoleon's Nose, inspired Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels. Choose your trail, woodland paths or open hillsides, and escape the city's buzz. Explore the ancient man-made caves, a mysterious link to Ireland's past. The real reward? The view from the top, Belfast spread out below, the loch, the cranes, even Scotland on a clear day. It's a perspective you won't get anywhere else. Perched on the slopes is Belfast Castle, a stunning 19th century building free to explore. Wander the gardens, visit the visitor centre, or treat yourself to tea with a view. Hike, history, and fairy tale architecture, all in one spot, all for free. Pack a picnic, bring your camera, and connect with the landscape and the city's soul. Cave Hill is a giant adventure, literally and figuratively. Next up, a cultural gem, the Ulster Museum, and yes, it's completely free. Located at the entrance to the Botanic Gardens, the museum is a treasure chest of art, history, and science. Explore ancient gold, learn about Belfast's industrial rise, and delve into the complex history of the Troubles. Marvel at dinosaur skeletons, giant Irish elk, and the wonders of Irish biodiversity. The art collection spans grand portraits to modern masterpieces. Don't miss the light-filled main gallery. The museum weaves together art, history, and nature, telling the story of Ulster in a way that's engaging for all ages. Pick up a map, choose your favorite exhibits, and wander at your own pace. No pressure, no rush, just curiosity and discovery. Step outside into the Botanic Gardens, stroll among the flowers, or visit the Palm House, another free treat. The Ulster Museum proves the best things in travel can be free, enriching, educational, and unforgettable. For our final adventure in Belfast, we walk the Peace Walls, a powerful, unique experience that's impossible to forget. These walls are more than just concrete and steel. They are living, breathing symbols of a city's turbulent past and its ongoing journey toward healing. Built hastily in 1969 at the height of the Troubles, the Peace Walls were meant to be temporary. Yet decades later, they still stand, separating Catholic and Protestant neighborhoods. They are a living reminder of the conflict that once tore Belfast apart, and the deep divisions that linger even today. Walking here is like stepping into an open-air history lesson, an art gallery all at once. Every step along the wall tells a story of pain, resilience, and hope for a better future. The walls are covered in murals, raw, expressive, and deeply political. Each mural is a voice, a memory, or a plea, painted by artists and locals alike. On one side, you'll find Irish Republican themes, images and slogans that speak to the struggle for Irish unity and the memory of those lost. On the other, loyalist symbols, British flags, tributes to the monarchy, and messages of pride in a different identity. The contrast between the two sides is striking and thought-provoking, a visual representation of the city's divided history and the complexity of its present. This is living history. Murals are constantly updated, painted over, and added to, reflecting the ever-changing voice of the community. The wall is never static. It evolves as Belfast does. Among the political messages, you'll see memorials, messages of hope, and tributes to peace. These are reminders that despite the pain, there is always a desire for reconciliation. Walk the Falls and Shankill roads, but remember, these are real neighborhoods, home to families and children. Be respectful and take a moment to reflect on what these walls mean to those who live here. Among the political art, you'll find murals dedicated to peace and reconciliation. Figures like Nelson Mandela, who inspired hope and change far beyond Belfast. Martin Luther King Jr. and other international icons are honored here, their messages of unity and justice echoing across the wall. School groups and visitors from around the world come to learn, to listen, and to add their own voices to the ongoing conversation about peace. On Cooper Way, you can leave your own message of hope on the wall. People from every corner of the globe have come here to write their wishes for a brighter future. It's a simple act, but it connects you to Belfast's ongoing journey toward peace, and to the thousands who have come before you. The Peace Walls are not comfortable places to visit, but they are essential. They challenge us to confront the past, to understand the present, and to imagine a future where walls are no longer needed. They offer a profound lesson in resilience, hope, and understanding, a lesson that will stay with you long after you leave Belfast. And there you have it, 5 brilliant, budget-friendly Belfast adventures waiting for you. From Titanic's legacy to St George's Market, Cave Hill's breathtaking views, the Ulster Museum, and the Peace Walls, Belfast's treasures are truly yours to discover. You don't need a pot of gold to experience the city's heart and soul. If you enjoyed this journey, consider subscribing and joining our community of curious travelers. Thank you for watching and spending your time here with me. Now go plan your own Belfast adventure. You absolutely won't regret it. Take care and see you on the next one.